Just in time for Halloween comes an experiment straight out of Dr. Jekyll's lab, the Halloween Whopper! All the tomato, lettuce, and sesame goodness of a regular Whopper, topped with A1 steak sauce, and with a trademark black bun with A1 baked right in!
What says Halloween better than this? The Halloween Whopper!
The Halloween Whopper. Hey, Mr. Man upstairs, is this your way of telling me that it's October 31st and I finally have a grasp on time here in Limbo? I mean, there's no night and day here in Limbo. I have no idea when one day bleeds into the next. So maybe if I got my hands on a clock or something like that, I can count down the hours and finally get some grasp of time here? Well, anyway, what says Halloween better than this? Like I said, than a black bun. Apparently there's a lot of hoopla about this online. I'm reading a lot about the Halloween Whopper. As a matter of fact, I heard about this Whopper before this showed up. People talking about it, saying that it's a strange experimentation. It's got like A1 sauce baked into the bun. It's got A1 sauce on the actual meat. I, for one, I like A1 sauce, but I like cheeseburgers better, and I think A1 belongs on like steaks and other sorts of things. My hamburgers I like typically to be left alone. But this is one of the strangest things. I mean, it's a cool gimmick. And you look at it, it's like, it really jumps out at you. I've never had anything that looked like this. Almost looks like a pumpernickel kind of bread, but let me give it a whiff and see what it smells like. You can definitely smell a very strong waft of steak sauce coming from this bun. And as usual, it's fast food, it's dripping all over the place. I gotta have my swig of experimental Coca-Cola, because you can't have Burger King without visiting the old Coca-Cola remix machine. Raspberry Coke. Try it, it's awesome. You wouldn't think that, but it's awesome. But alright, and this is not normally how I eat a cheeseburger. I don't like to have the lettuce and the tomatoes in there. I normally tell them to hold that stuff. But for purposes of this review, I'm gonna eat it as nature intended. So, over lips and past that. What the heck is that? I think that's the actual meat that I'm looking at. It looks kind of discolored, but oh well. It's not bad. I think I still prefer an actual Whopper to this. The A1 is very, very light. It doesn't overpower the taste of the actual meat, which is a good thing, because I'm not normally a fan of that. But it is a little disappointing because I thought that it would be something different. You know, it wouldn't taste like a normal Whopper. Yeah. This is not really anything to write home about. I mean, the gimmick is cool. You got a black burger with A1 sauce. The seeds really jump out, and it's just the visual of it is really, really cool. It's just a little bit humdrum when you take your first bite of it. I think it's gonna survive the holiday for the gimmick. I don't think we're probably gonna see this again after this year is over. I don't really foresee this selling too well, because once people eat their first, they're not gonna wanna go for a second. They're gonna just be like, all right, that was fun. I'm just gonna eat a normal Whopper now. Or go to McDonald's or White Castle. That's what I would normally do, because I'm not really that big a Burger King guy. So, if I were to give this a star rating, I will give it 3 stars, because it is above average. I do like the taste of Burger King, you know, cheeseburgers. I like the flame broiled taste. It deserves an extra half a star above average just for the gimmick of it. It's really, really cool looking, and you know, it grabs your eye. I mean, look at this thing. It's really, really, it looks like a starry night when you look at it. If I were to put this all the way up to the camera, yeah, you can see that being like in Star Wars or something, hyperspace, as the oils are dripping all over the place. It's got a mouthful of onions. Love me some onions. Alright, there's a first. I'm talking while I'm eating. Still have yet to perfect that. But anyway, here's the part of the show where I would normally wrap things up, but there's a little bit of thing I've been reading on the internet that I should probably address, and that is what happens to you after you eat this. There is a lot of talk on the net about this stuff changing your poo strange colors. The popular consensus is that it makes your poo green. So, obviously I don't have to poo yet. As a matter of fact, I just dropped a deuce before I made this video. You're welcome for that information. And I guess there's nothing really to do but play the waiting game, and I'll give you the official verdict. Does it give you green poo, or am I gonna have a nice healthy mahogany? Oh, I guess we'll just have to wait and see. What, Creaky? What? I'm sorry, Creaky. I can't give you any of this. Especially now. I finished it. Ha ha! Besides, your poo is green anyway. It was brown. Why are you making stuff up, you silly goose?